Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's tarot reading. Today is October the 26th. Time on my end is about 12:40 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So as you can tell, the background and the scenery for me is a little bit different. I'm actually here in my good friend Brett's office where he works, and he was here just a little while ago, and we were pulling some tarot energies on different cryptocurrencies that are out there. There's a lot of exciting things happening in the world of cryptocurrencies right now. So it's kind of fun to pull some energies on some different coins just to kind of get a forecast of what things look like moving ahead. Anyways, last week, my sweetheart and I, we moved out of the apartment that we were staying in. So we've been out doing apartment hunting. And this past weekend, we were successful in finding a nice one-bedroom apartment that'll work lovely for us. However, the apartment's not going to be available until November the 15th. So kind of in that in-between stage right now. But I was excited to be able to connect with each and every one of you. And what I thought I'd do is I just want to bring you all up to speed, kind of let you know what's going on my end of the world. But really good to be able to connect. And I just thought, let's pull some tarot energies and see what strong energies come out today. These will be energies for this week. So let's just see what energies come out, what messages Spirit has for us to hear. Let's begin today's tarot reading by pulling an affirmation card to take us into the reading. I hope you're all doing well. It's an exciting time in life to be alive right now. All kinds of changes taking place in the world right now. It's at the end of the day, it's a very interesting time in life. It's a great time to be reading tarot, I think. All right, interesting. Okay, so the affirmation that's taking us into today's tarot reading comes to us as flexibility. How flexible are you in your life, right? How flexible are you in your relationships? Flexibility in just your daily routine. This energy says, gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, but don't break. Wow, this is a beautiful affirmation, actually. Yeah, and I'm kind of intrigued with flexibility being the main title of this affirmation. It reminds me of a quote that I heard years ago, and it's a fantastic quote, and it stayed with me. The quote says, "Good timber doesn't come with ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees." Right? And so that this energy right here makes me think of that quote, right? Because it's all about the flexibility in the tree. Its ability to be flexible, right? And to bend when the wind blows. You know, I think it's pointing out maybe our ability, right? Just to be flexible in circumstances. You know, you never know what life is going to bring you. And I feel like, look, at the end of the day, you know, a lot of us might be working through the energies of the unknowns in life, the uncertainties in life, right? And I feel like it's just important, right, to stay strong and to keep your energy positive, right? Because look, at the end of the day, it's your thoughts that create your feelings and your emotions, right? And it's your feelings and your emotions, that vibration, that frequency that you create, that resonates and attracts other frequencies in your life. And I feel like it's important for all of us just to be mindful, right, of keeping ourselves flexible throughout the turbulent times. I don't know. I feel like we're going to move into kind of a real interesting tarot reading here. So let's pull some energies and see what comes out for us today. I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland to pull the first few energies. So let's give it a shuffle and see what happens for us. You know, I apologize that I've been off air for this past week. Kind of working through some turbulent times and turbulent energies on my end, working through unknowns and uncertainties in life. So it's caused me I've needed to take a little bit of a break from tarot, just to invest my energies and my focus right into what's happening in my life right now. Just in the energy of trying to work to get settled in life. And it's been, just on a personal note, it's been very important. This has been a very important energy for me, especially right now at this time, right? To be flexible during the turbulent times. I feel like that flexible energy is going to resonate with a lot of you. I don't feel like I'm alone, going through what we're going through right now, So let's just see what Tarot has to say. Tell us more about flexibility. Too many energies there. Okay, we have the first energy comes to us as the Six of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. This energy on this card is titled Material and Spiritual Prosperity. So actually a beautiful energy to take us into today's tarot reading. Let's pull another energy. Okay, interesting. We have two more energies coming out. So coming in just underneath material and spiritual prosperity, we have disruption. So this is representing the energy of the Tower. Tower energy is really defined as a universal energy. When I say universal energy, sometimes we're the ones that inevitably cause Tower energies to show up in our life. So the Tower energy represents, things, the universe stepping into your world, shaking things up, right? It's moving things around. And at the end of the day, for some, right, this movement, these changes, we can take that on as, a little bit of turbulence. So I feel like what's important here is for each of us to remind ourselves to allow ourselves to be flexible with changes, and flexible specifically with changes that may feel a little bit disruptive in our life. It's, for many, this is an opportunity to be able to rebuild yourself. I don't know if the camera just clicked off me or not, but I had a low battery warning that came in. Coming in right underneath disruption, we have hope, which is a beautiful energy representing the energy of Aquarius, star card in life, moving towards all of your hopes and dreams. So we start with material and spiritual prosperity on our life's journey right now. And Tower energy comes in, so we experience a little bit of a shakeup in life, right? And Tower energy is actually a beautiful thing. A lot of times, I'm going to speak from experience here, I've feared the Tower energy in the past before, right? Because my Taurus energy in me, right, it doesn't like changes. It likes stability and security in life. But usually Tower energies show up because there's a change that's needed for us in our life. So some of you may be in this very energy right now, going through some type of disruption in your life. But I feel like, it's a worthy cause on the disruption because the lead card is material and spiritual prosperity. So we're talking about changes in the material world, but they're not just changes in the material world, but it's those changes that also create changes for you spiritually. So I feel like it's an opportunity to be able to grow spiritually. And a great energy coming in next with the star card coming in, representing the energy of light. This is representing the energy of the sun, Leo's energy. So the light shining on you. It's about letting go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns. Having hope, right? Having faith. Having hope and faith after what feels like something that may be a little bit disruptive showing up in your life. All right, I think a lot of us are gonna resonate with this tarot reading, right? I know me personally, I resonate with the energies that I'm looking at that are coming out here. But let's pull some clarifying energies and go a little bit deeper. Let's begin with material and spiritual prosperity and see what comes out for us. Let's clarify. Tell us about material and spiritual prosperity, please. So here we have the Lover's card coming in. So this could represent the energy of a relationship in your life. It could be a husband, a wife, a spouse. It could be a best friend. as well. It's soulmate kind of energies, also representing the energy of Gemini right here. So we could be talking about material and spiritual prosperity that's involving yourself and somebody else that you're close to in life. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about the Lovers card, please. Tell us more about the Lovers card. Too many energies just came out. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords energy coming in attached to the Lovers card. So the Nine of Swords represents the energy of fear. Right? So we have fear attached to lovers. So maybe talking about yourself and another person in your life, possibly in the energy of going through some changes in life. When I say changes, because we have the Tower, we have disruption coming in right underneath that. Look, fear is a very common energy that we all experience sometimes when the world just steps in and it just moves around the parts and the pieces to shake things up in your life. But keep in mind, right, the shakeup that's taking place in your life, it isn't showing up to punish you in life, right? Tower energies show up in life because there's a change that's needed in your life, right? So we could be talking about a change that's needed individually, or a change that could be needed regarding yourself and another person that you maybe could be in a relationship with. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about material and spiritual prosperity, please. Six of Pentacles, second time the Six of Pentacles has come out. Beautiful energy. It's talking about that the energies that I give also come back, I receive in those energies. It's representing that a fair balance. So if I'm going to invest my energies in something, I know but that the energies that I invest are going to come back to me. In this case, for some, maybe coming back towards a couple here. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles. We have another six coming in. Six of Wands this time. Beautiful energy, representing the energy of triumph, victory. Your ability to reach the top of this mountain, right? And maybe it's the top of the mountain that becomes available to you after this Tower energy. So I feel like what's being said here, if you're in this energy of disruption, don't take on the energies of fear, right, and of doubt, right? But continue to believe, right? Continue to have faith, and just know that I'm going to care about others. I'm going to be compassionate towards others. I'm going to continue to give. And when I'm in the energy of giving, Six of Wands says you also receive. Those two birds flying above his head, they kind of pop out to me. So, interesting. All right, let's move down to the Tower energy. Please clarify the Tower. Could be something a little bit divine to this Tower energy, because here we have Temperance coming in, representing the energy of Sagittarius, for all of you beautiful Sagittarians out there in the world. Let's clarify Temperance. Please clarify Temperance. Attached to Temperance, you now have the King of Swords. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy right here. Interesting. You know, when the King of Swords energy comes in, it's bringing it. King of Swords shows up when it's like, I'm embracing a truth right now, right? I have a truth and an understanding. So whatever this Tower energy represents to you, we're being reminded here in this tarot reading that this Tower is happening in divine timing, right? It's the universe stepping into your life, shaking things up, moving around the parts and the pieces, which can feel a little bit disruptive, but you're being reminded that you have your truth coming into you. So I feel like the Tower is taking you to something good. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about Tower energy, please. So here we have the Seven of Swords coming in next. I need to make a choice. I need to make a decision. So maybe the Tower steps into your life and it shakes up the pieces just a little bit. And this shakeup may be represented by these five birds, right, that are flying above his head. You know, five, representing changes. And he's bending down to pick up these two swords, right? So even though things may feel a little bit disruptive right now, I've got a choice and a decision to make, right? How am I going to receive these tower energies. Meaning, I've had the tower, I'm just going to share for a minute here. I've had the tower show up in my life before. Yeah, and it's caught me off guard. And sometimes, if I'm not really aware and paying attention to what's going on, it's like the tower comes in and it shakes things up. It's like, my God, where did this come from? Did I ask for this tower? It's like, I don't want the disruption. But there's a choice that comes after the disruption, right? And the choice may be, how am I going to handle this shakeup in your life? And I feel like if you're going to make a choice and you're going to make a decision, you have all this disruption, this confusion, taking place in these 5 birds flying over your head. You want to be able to make a wise choice. And I feel like you're able to make a much wiser choice for yourself if you're not looking at this tower as like, I didn't deserve this isn't fair, almost taking on that victim kind of mentality. I mean, the tower's happening for a reason, right? It's taking you to your truth. So it's bringing you changes in your life that are needed changes. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords. Please clarify 7 of Swords energy. Okay. Interesting. We're just talking about the 7 of Swords. You have the disruption, the 5 birds flying around, really shaking things up, putting you in the energy where I need to make a choice and I need to make a decision, right? We know that's true because coming in next, you have the 2 of Swords, right? So here's those 2 swords he's bending down to pick up. I need to make a choice and I need to make a decision. I want to make this choice and this decision when my energy is very balanced in life. And I feel like if you are resonating with this reading, and right, maybe you're in this tower energy right now, like, how are you receiving the tower? Are we complaining about the tower, or are we saying, look, maybe I didn't see this coming, maybe you did see it coming, but at the end of the day, the tower's happening. So am I mindful of there is something divine taking place that's connected to this tower energy? Divine timing that's connected to it, taking you to your truth. So when I'm making this choice and this decision, I want to make sure that my energies are very balanced, right? And I feel like, we're able to embrace this 2 of Pentacles energy with balance just by the way we're receiving and we're experiencing this tower energy. Let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Attached to the 2 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords, representing the energy of communication. So I feel like you have, right, if your energy is balanced, I'm handling this disruption in my life pretty well. Keeping my energy balanced, I'm not getting discouraged, I'm not throwing in the towel, I'm not giving up. I still have faith, I still have hope. And when you're in this 2 of Pentacles energy, you have some communication coming into you right here, Page of Swords. So it may be this communication that's taking you to the energy of the sun. Leo's energy showing up right here. The ability to let go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns. So it's almost like if you are experiencing this 9 of Swords energy, I don't feel like you're going to have to experience this energy for long, right? Because 9 of Swords, maybe I feel like I'm in the dark, right? It's like, wow, this happened. I don't really know what to do. But here comes the light right here. Let's clarify this Leo's energy. Please clarify light for today's tarot reading. Please clarify light. Okay. Attached to light, Leo's energy, you have the 8 of Wands. So 8 unicorns that are charging down this mountain, right? They're coming in quickly. So the 8 of Wands energy represents the energy of something coming in quickly, right? So it may be some communication coming in quickly to you, right? Could be communication that's going to shine a light on you, right? Bringing you some really good news right here. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands. Please clarify the 8 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out. So here are the changes. The Zodiac wheel spins. So if you know you have changes, right, that are coming into your life, let's just look at two examples, right? If I'm experiencing this tower energy, and if I'm experiencing it negatively, right? Maybe it's like bringing in a lot of fear, a lot of worries, a lot of concerns, maybe even some victim, like, well, energies of why is this happening to me? Those are lower vibrating energies. So the overall message here for this tarot reading connected to this tower is to just receive the tower for what it is, right? Even though it may feel a little bit disruptive, it's reminding me of the book Who Moved My Cheese? When the tower shows up, your cheese is getting moved. It's a great book, by the way. But knowing that you have changes that are coming into your life, what kind of changes are you going to attract? Well, I feel like the truth lies in, how are you handling this tower energy? Are you receiving this tower energy as like, yes, it's disruptive, but I believe full-heartedly that the tower is happening because something better is coming in for you, right? The light is going to shine on you. The warmth of the sun shining on your back. No more fears, no worries, no concerns. Changes are coming, and they're coming in quickly. Let's continue to clarify. Please clarify light for today's tarot reading. Here's the beginning, Ace of Cups, right? So after the tower, you have a new beginning coming in for you. And to be honest with you, that's why tower energies happen. We have to have the universe step into our life and to move around the parts and the pieces to shake things up, because there's something better coming along for you in the Ace of Cups right here. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. You have the energy of the Empress coming in attached to the Ace of Cups. So here's a loving beginning that I'm passionate about, I'm excited about right here. And what are you going to feel and experience with this beginning when you're stepping into it? It's going to be an opportunity to feel your value and to feel your worth. This is like a reminder that you are loved by the universe. That this shakeup in your life is happening in divine timing. It's happening in your life in order to bring you something better, putting you in beautiful Empress energy. This is also representing the energy of pregnancy, right? So for some of you, maybe you're getting news, like you're finding out that, hey, we're pregnant, and it feels a little bit disruptive in the beginning, but it's taking you towards a beautiful, loving beginning right here. So it could be, the Empress energy is the birthing of something new. Please clarify light for today's tarot reading. Okay, two more energies coming in. So attached to the Ace of Cups, you have the Three of Cups. Cause for celebration right here. We see the three sisters sitting together, sharing their cup of wine or their cup of water, toasting, right? Cause for celebration. Could represent the energy of new friendships, right? So maybe you could be stepping into a new beginning here where maybe you're going to be exposed to new people in life, an opportunity to be able to make new friends. In this Three of Cups energy. And attached to the Three of Cups, here you have the Two of Wands, the courageous risk taker who's getting ready to set out and embark on something exciting in their life. Here you have the World in the tail of the dragon, which could represent travel, movement, right? So you may be relocating in some way. You may be getting ready to step into a vacation for some of you as well. But you're stepping into some type of journey that's very exciting for you. And you may be making and meeting a lot of new friends, right? Giving you cause for celebration. And all of these energies are happening right at the forefront due to this disruption energy, this tower energy. So look, if you're here and you're watching this reading, and if you're in this tower energy, look, at the end of the day, I hope the energies that we've read here, that they give you hope, right? Because look, at the end of the day, how are you going to handle the tower energy? It's just important to be mindful that the tower energy is likely happening because it's bringing you some material and spiritual prosperous changes in your life. And for many of you, it could be bringing in changes for yourself and another. Doesn't mean you have to be in a relationship with somebody. This can represent your energy and your relationship to your higher self. So just be mindful of that. As a tarot reader, I try to cover all of the angles and the meanings, but it's difficult to be mindful of covering all of them. So just kind of, if you follow tarot a lot, you'll know how to read the energies, and just trust what you're feeling as I'm sharing this tarot reading with you. Okay, guys, it is great to be able to sit down and to connect with each and every one of you again. I feel like you're right here. Then I'm looking at you. You're right here in the camera, sharing this experience with me. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your beautiful comments, your likes and subscribes. Thank you for all the love and the support that you provide me here on this channel. I really appreciate all of you and all that you do. The meaning, right, that you have for me in my life. So have a beautiful day today. Don't get discouraged by the tower. See the tower as universal love coming into your life in order to bring you something better with this Ace of Cups beginning. This is going to put you in the energy where I really feel your value and you feel your worth. And it never happens more so than after a shakeup like this. Giving yourselves the opportunity to feel the warmth of the sun shining on you. Look at all the light, the faith, and the hope in this energy right here. So something beautiful comes from this tower energy. But I feel like it's all determined by how we handle the tower. And as a tarot reader, I read tarot in a way that I always want to try to create the best possible outcome. I feel like that's my responsibility to do that. If each and every one of us are creators in our own life, why would we not try to create the best possible outcome for ourselves? And based on my understanding that I have of energy, right, we create the changes in our lives with our own thoughts, with the feelings and the emotions that we take on. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the love and the support. Go out and make it happen this week. Have a beautiful day and have a beautiful week. And I'll look forward to reconnecting later this week with all of you and doing some more Zodiac readings for the month of November. And I'll probably be right here using my friend Brett's office. So have a beautiful day. Thanks again for tuning in.